Hello to everyone. At this moment, I want to present my final exam, which corresponds to the course Intermediate 2018. At this time, I want to present to you our topic for today is my neighborhood. So I will be speaking about my neighborhood, my neighbors, my family, and my job. I hope you enjoy all of this presentation as I show images and describe all the different things that we have in our neighborhood. I really hope that you may enjoy all of this. Okay, so as you can see, I live on the beautiful island of Providence. And on the island of Providence, on the east side of the island, there is my neighborhood that is called Rocky Pine. So today you will be listening to the story of the neighborhood in which Julieta Alberta Hooker Tyler lives. I have been living for over 50 years, and my family live with me there in this neighborhood. So at this moment, you will see my husband, who years he is short and a bit fat. He doesn't work because he had an accident and he is disabled. Then I also have two sons. My oldest son, Donicel, he lives with us at home. He is a very handsome young man. He's tall. And my youngest son, who is Danilo, he is short and stout. He lives in San Andres. Currently, he is working at the hospital there. He's a paramedic. So he lives there in San Andres. Now, as I speak to you about my neighborhood, I want to tell you that this is a totally different place from Colombia's neighborhood since we live in country houses far away. Both people are friendly and kind to one another. Everyone in our community knows the people who live there, and specifically surrounding my house, you can find my mother, my brother, my sister, and other cousins and friends who live next to me. So we usually share time together, and also we participate of different activities together. Now, my neighborhood is decorated with a beautiful landscape surrounded by a chain of hills at the back part of the neighborhood. And in the front part of the neighborhood, you will find the Sea of Seven Colors. Also, you will be able to enjoy of the Three Brothers Key, and this is Ironwood Hill. Now, I want to tell you that in my neighborhood, like in the island, we only have one street, as you can see here on this picture. So people live along the street. You will find different houses where the people lives. In my neighborhood, we can find two churches. This is a Baptist church, and also we can find an Adventist church. People are very, very religious in my neighborhood, so we have two churches. And then we also have this big music house, music school, where young children will go to learn music and to learn to play different type of instruments. In our island, it is very common for young people to learn instruments and learn music as they play and organize different bands, music bands. So this is the music house that is named Tom Silaya. Okay, now I want to present to you some of the places in the neighborhood where uh, visitors can pass by to enjoy themselves. This place, at times we will have celebration like chop festivals or boat race and different type of celebrations where people would come nearby to the sea and enjoy themselves. So here we have different sites where people can stop by to have a drink or to have a rest or to just look at the beautiful landscape that we have in our neighborhood. Here we have a sample or a figure of one of the principal birds in our neighborhood, that is the manawar. And this is a next site where travelers can stop to take a rest also. Then in our neighborhood, we also have leaves and flowers, tropical flowers, so we can have them to enjoy ourselves. Now, in addition to this, in my neighborhood, as I said before, we have different with traditional culture. And then in recent years, many people have been engaged in the project of native housing like these, in which they offer services to the visiting tourists who come to our island, come and spend a night or many nights in one of these different native houses where you can get a complete service. You can have your typical food right at these native homes, which offer typical foods to the visitors and to the tourists. Then in my neighborhood, you can enjoy the lovely sunrise in the morning. This is one sample of a beautiful sunrise in my neighborhood. In addition to this, then I want to speak about my job. I work as a teacher in another neighborhood called Old Town. This is my school. It is a school that has like around 200 students from preschool onto 11th grade, and we share lots of time there. I have been working there at the school for more than 13 years. Currently, I am working as an English teacher at this school, and I share my time with my co-workers who are here on this picture. These are some of them. They are lovely and kind and very friendly, helpful to each other. We all are acquainted with each other because we all live in Providence Island. Then, these are some of my students. They are lovely boys and girls from our island, most of them. They speak Creole and they also speak Spanish, and they are learning standard English to interact with the tourists that come to our island. They are very smart and they like to work in groups. At times we find that the illegal trafficking of our island has caught their attention, and many of them will remain here on the island and will not continue to go out to Colombia to the university. Nevertheless, most of our students are interested in learning and they are willing to leave from here to go out and continue with their studying at the university in the different cities in Colombia. Well, this is all about my neighborhood. We have some lovely sites, and I love to be in this neighborhood. I have lived here in this place for a long while, and I enjoy living in this neighborhood because it is very quiet and calm, and a place that is enjoyable for all of us. So I really appreciate living here, where we are always friendly, knowing each other, and we can share with one another. I just want to say that I invite you to come to Providence, to come to my neighborhood, in which you could find lots of lovely places to visit, lovely sights to see, and especially you would encounter lovely, friendly people who will take you into their native houses and will give you a nice service in which you can able to share with us here in our island. This is all for now. So I want to thank you for listening and watching this video as we present the neighborhood of Rocky Pine in Providence Island. Thank you.